Hi, my name is Kay. This is my science project, Here Comes the Sun. Our family got solar panels installed last summer, and I wanted to be able to access information about them from my Raspberry Pi. I own a Raspberry Pi 3, and I wanted to see if I could get Python to communicate with the solar panels to put their information into an array. I requested Python to access files with my passwords in them so Python could log into Solar Edge and get the information about the energy the solar panels were generating. Lots of the things I put in my code did not work out at first, but by reading the error messages and after a lot of tries, the line finally did work. The first thing I had to do is import the libraries I would be using. I made some of the libraries shorter names so I wouldn't have to write out as much in my code. I imported the NumPy library as NP, request as RQ, matplotlib.pyplot as PLT, and I took the datetime function out of the datetime library and took the sun function out of the sun library. I used the request library that I imported as RQ to ask Python to get my passwords, log into Solar Edge, and get the information on the solar panels. I gave Python the start and end date of my array and told Python my energy unit would be in watt hours. So I created nicknames for my files, and this was my site ID and this was my passwords, my API key, and I put some of that stuff into strings, so I wouldn't have to write out as much. And then I requested the details on the Solar Edge. This is where I requested the details on the Solar Edge server about my solar panels so I could put it into an array. And this is where over here is my end date that I put in and my start date, and I put in a lot of that information, and then I created a for loop to create a plot, and I created some other just lines of codes to create other plots, and there's lots of those. So I put in all the information for the first graph in its for loop, so to help build on the array, and if I wanted to, I could create it into a plot in the end. Matplotlib gallery helped me to get a start on my plots, and I went from there and put all the other information in. The solar panels don't generate any information, don't generate any energy at night, and they don't generate that much in the winter either. They make a significant amount of electricity in the summer though. Precipitation blocks the sunlight, so sometimes my parents go to shovel snow off the solar panels on the roof so the snow won't block out the sun. So the solar panels can still generate a bit of energy. When you look at a graph about it, it is very easy to tell if there's overcast or if it's night, because the line just dips down and goes to 0 and it's not generating anything. So if I run this, it should bring up a lot of my plots that I've done. And this might take a while. So computers seem really smart, but it's actually just the people behind them. So oh, here they are. Okay. So this one, no, not that one. Where are you? Yes, this one. This one. Okay. Okay, so this is a plot of the energy the solar panels have made since the very beginning. This is when they were hooking them up. This is a comparison of July 24th, 2019 to December 25th, 2019. As you can see, as it was in the summer, it generated a lot more than December 25th did. And this is a prediction of the hours of sun that we can see from Lethbridge. And this is the solar hours one and the one that started from the very beginning paired together, so you can see how well that green follows the prediction of the hours of sun. It follows it really well. And this is a scatter plot. Each one of these dots is every day we've ever generated electricity or not. Some days we have not. But since the data got on the SolarEdge server about our solar panels. So if I close that one, that should be done. So if I wanted to take this project further, I could get a Google Home to some smart plugs and have Python only speak to the Google and have Google only turn on the specified appliances when the solar panels were generating electricity. So I could do that if I wanted to. Thank you for watching.